Live from the Pack Theater in Hollywood, it's the Serg Podcast.
Starring comedian Sergio Santana.
I don't wanna hurt nobody. I just came to vibe.
Featuring Justin Adam Olds, Travis Sanders, and Daria Grace.
With tonight's guests,
Londale Theus Jr. and our musical guest, John David Williams, better known in these streets as John Walker Butler Hart.
now here's your host, Sergio Santana.
Oh, thank y'all for 3 claps. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, man, it's I guess it's Halloween. People out here probably just wearing costumes and stuff like that, being Halloweenish. Yeah, man, you know what's funny? I was thinking about this earlier because I'm teaching, right? And these kids is bad. They're bad as shit. And they're like in middle school, they're 5th grade. And like I had, like, these weren't even my kids. Like I was in the hallway, I just got done like teaching. And this one kid was like, they're all Mexican kids, so he was like, Mister, why is your beard fake? And I was like, what? My beard is not fake. I was like, you got used to seeing a beard that's manicured. I'm sorry. And then all the other kids started going, why is your beard fake? Like, it's not. Like, and it makes me like, I never bought a house. Like, it's hard to buy a house. I want to buy a house. Like, it's a goal in my life. You know what I mean? I want to buy a house really for Halloween. Because I want to scare the kids when they come for candy and shit. Like, I don't make it easy for them. It's too easy for them just because they come in dressed. Nah, go through this fucking maze in front of my house. If you survive that corn maze, you can take a piece. 1 piece out of the bowl. Now, don't be greedy. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. I miss when I was a kid doing Halloween. Like as an adult, Halloween is you know what I mean? Like it's hit or miss. You know what I mean? Like we're too old to be doing dumb shit sometimes. You know, like it's fun to dress like, I guess, like, you know, whoever you're dressing up, I don't know, people do dressing stupid shit. Like I feel like it's more like it starts becoming like a sexual, like, because as adults, like, you start getting drunk and they start doing like, just like these like role plays and stuff like that. And it gets a little weird. It's not, candy's not there anymore. It's just not, it's a whole other thing. But as an adult though, I do miss when I was like a kid and used to buy them for apples and all that stuff. And my aunt used to always show us Blackula every year for no reason. Right? Blackula's a fucking classic. If they don't bring Blackula back, I don't know why. Like I was waiting for a Blackula 2000, and it's like, fuck, y'all know Blackula 2000? We had the opportunity. What are we gonna do now? Like, gotta wait till 2030. You gotta do a Blackula 2030. You gotta come back with the mutton chops and everything. All right. Well, I appreciate the people that have come to the show tonight. So we got a lot going on tonight. We got a packed show. We have Londale Jr. in the house, and we also have some sketches from a talented cast of people that are here tonight, some improv and stuff. So I'm not gonna hold it up too long. And actually, we want to hear a word from our sponsor first. So let's throw that up first. All right.
Hi there, I'm Augustus Lionel. You may know me from my musical endeavors, like my hit song, The Wanderer, and the one about the listeners. The song is all about listening, because no one likes to listen to the lyrics and the music anymore. I did a lot of shrooms, and I believe in microdosing, because I am Mr. Spooky. Now, Mr. Spooky owns a chain of Halloween stores all over the greater Georgia area. And then I believe that in Georgia, that's where Halloween lives. Here at Mr. Spooky's, we're here all year round for your Halloween endeavors. Not just in October, not in the Hottober, not in the Hottober.
At Mr. Spooky's, you can pick up all of your Christmas needs here.
Tell them about the phones.
And don't forget, we now offer a whole mess load of bone stocking stuffers. Treat your family with the gift that will always be there. Bones. Come to Mr. Spooky's for the mid-Halloween Christmas Spectacular.
Mr. Spooky!
Ah, shit. Where do I... Okay. Yeah, start chat. Okay, enter. Before we connect you with an agent, please describe your issue. Okay, when I looked into buying this desk, I was rather pleased, as it seemed as it offered plenty of space for me to achieve an average work rate of exactly 65.8%.
Thank you for contacting IKEA customer service. Enter.
God damn it! Delete, 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 delete. Hello. My name is Clark. Enter. When I looked into buying this desk, I was rather pleased, as it seemed as it offered plenty of space for me to achieve an average work rate of exactly 65.8%.
Nice to meet you, Clark. Thank you for being an IKEA customer. How may I help you today?
No!
Enter.
God damn it! Oh, actually, it still works. Okay, never mind. Average work rate of exactly 65.8%. I must say I was rather disappointed with my experience with the Sparta Loft bed frame with desktop, as once I had finished assembling the product, I noticed that it came with a bed. It hurts me to admit that I do not need a bed. And in fact, I only require a desk. My issue with this product is that now I own 2 beds.
Are
The
you still
problem
there?
is...
Are you still there?
God damn it!
You haven't responded in some time. Enter.
God! I was typing out my issue. Enter.
Okay, take your time. Enter.
Thank you. Enter. I must say, I was rather disappointed with my experience with the Sparta Loft bed frame with desktop, as once I had finished assembling the product, I noticed that it came with a bed. It hurts me to admit that I do not need a bed, and do in fact only require a desk. My issue with this product is that I now own 2 beds. I am only one man. A very small one, if that. So, would someone please tell me how I am going to find a way to make use of 2 beds? Enter. I am extremely disappointed with this product, and will sadly be giving the Sparta Loft bed frame with desktop a 1-star rating. My disappointment is immeasurable. Sincerely, Clark. Enter.
I'm sorry you didn't realize at the time of purchase that the Sparta loft bed frame with desktop was also a loft bed, as it is described in the name. Would you like to process a return? Enter.
No! I would like to know how I am going to make use of 2 beds. Enter. One of which I do not need. Enter. I am, in fact, only a man. Enter. A small one. If that. Enter. I do not need 2 beds. Enter. I need a 1 desk. Enter.
I understand you would like to return your item or order a new desk.
No! The desk is good. I like the desk. It works. Enter. It's the bed I don't need. Enter. Plus, when I get up sometimes I hit my head because of how the loft is too low. Like it was made for a child. Not a small man, in fact. Enter. But once you are in there, really good desk. My work rate is good. Like really good. 65.9% good. Enter. But guess I got 2 beds now. Enter. Got more beds than I know what to do with. Enter.
Okay, so you like to keep the soft loft bed frame with desktop? Enter.
Yes. But I am very disappointed. Enter.
Oh, okay, is there anything else I can help you with today? Enter.
No. No, that will be all. Enter.
Okay, have a great day. Enter.
You as well. Enter.
Alright, guys. Thank you for. Oh, we got audience members. Thank you. Thank you. Just give me a thumbs up. All right. So thank you guys for coming out. I'm gonna bring up our first guest for this evening, a stand-up comic, very funny dude. One of the first comics I met when I first moved here to LA. Make some doors for Londell Jr.
Yo, give it up for all of us here tonight. Support art. Don't stand, sit down if you want to. Join this party. It's a beautiful party. Yeah, go ahead. You ain't interrupted. We family here. Gotta bring some energy, for the night. Feeling my echo makes me feel like I'm having an existential crisis right now. I feel alone in the universe, but y'all making me feel better. So I'm married, y'all. Give it up if you're married. Ain't married people? Yeah. Okay, well, all right, brother. It's all right. You was about to clap, but she was like, I remember, you know what? That was just online. She's not real. That was a catfish. I'm married to a black woman, y'all. Yeah. Beautiful, right? Yeah. It's beautiful. Black married couple in Hollywood, we're like a rare Pokemon. You know what I mean? We're like a Charizard card in the 90s, man. You better. But it's beautiful because, so black women, they get taught at a young age how to take care of their natural hair. Because we both got big natural hair, right? But not me. So, the first time I go to sleep, we're going to sleep together. I go to sleep, right? No hair protection, no moisturizer. I go to sleep, my curls looking like Moana. Beautiful. Then I wake up looking like I'm in Amistad. I said, what the hell happened? I took a selfie. I looked like a depressed Questlove. I said, this ain't me. This ain't me. And so then my wife, she taught me how to wrap my hair, how to protect it at night, how to put on moisturizer, all that beautiful stuff. And it's now every time we go to bed, we look like a lesbian couple. You know what I mean? We both got bonnets on. She got hers on. I got mine on. She got face cream. I got on face cream. And we just spoon it like 2 strong black women. It's beautiful. I love you, baby. Because that's my black queen, And I'm her woman king. You know what I mean? We are like this. And I know some of y'all might be thinking come on, bro. You're 6'5", right? You probably go to sleep in your boxers. There's no way that you can be confused for a woman just because you got on a bonnet. 6'5", sleeping boxers? So does every center in the WNBA. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? In the daytime, sometimes I do get confused for J. Cole. But when the clock strikes midnight, I'm turning into Brittany Griner. You know what I mean? Full change, Hey, y'all ever seen that movie Freaky Friday? Yeah. People switch bodies supernaturally. So, if me and Brittany Griner ever were in Freaky Friday, it would just be a TikTok. It'd be one scene, You know that scene where they wake up in the morning, they look in the mirror for the first time, and they freak out? We'd be in there brushing our teeth, look in the mirror. Yeah, just another day. Keep it moving. But it's funny though, because we'll visit her family, right? Her family in Detroit, South Carolina. They're not used to our bedtime routine, and they got little kids in the house. So one time, we sleeping in the living room. They got a 6-year-old nephew, and so we got our uniform on. Got our bonnets, our face cream. I got a Sparks jersey on for some reason. We cute, we cute. And then the 6-year-old comes up. He's rushes past. He rips open the bed. And he goes oh! And I'm like, what? I got my whole face cream, my bonnet. And he was like, oh, never mind. And so he asked us to log him on to Zoom because he has a Zoom class, right? He doesn't know the login. Now, my nephew, he kind of confuses words sometimes, right? So like, anytime he doesn't like food, he'll say it's spicy. He's like, I don't want to eat this salad, it's spicy. I'm like, that's avocado in there, man, eat your food. Or like anything that's big and tall, he just thinks it's fat, right? So I help him log on Zoom, right? As soon as I open up the laptop, we log him on. The first kid in the class sees me and goes, oh my God, it's Lisa Leslie. I said, damn it, come on, man. Come on, man. And then my nephew, to my defense, he's like, that's not Lisa Leslie. I'm like, thank you, nephew. He's like, that's my fat auntie. I said, get damn it. I said, first of all, I am not fat. I'm slim thick, okay? Respect your auntie, okay? You gotta love the kids, though. I love being married. The trick thing, you gotta be careful being married because there's thirst traps on the internet. And I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of thirst traps that disguise themselves as body positivity posts. You seen this? Like, body positivity is supposed to be self-love, for ugly people. You know what I mean? Like, they need that. The whole body positivity, I'm just seeing hot people spreading their ass cheeks, just like, I used to be so ashamed of my taint, but not anymore. I will not allow the patriarchy to hide my taint with my huge dump truck of an ass. I won't do it. Then there'll be a Martin Luther King quote for some reason, you know what I mean? Like, as MLK once said, my taint is free at last, free at last. And then she's like, you know what? For more body positivity posts, subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm like, for real? Yeah, for more content, subscribe. It's crazy too, because like, you can't, so this woman, she was squatting at the gym, right? And she was doing a personal record in the squat, and she wanted me to spot her. And I don't know if you've seen the shorts the women are wearing at the gym these days, but I feel like I needed an intimacy coordinator present, you know what I mean? Like, I did not feel comfortable squatting you with the shorts with the butt cheeks spread out. I don't want to, and it's like, I want to help you out, but if you want me to spot you in the gym, I need you to dress like a school shooter, you know what I mean? Like, I need full trench coat, you know what I mean? I need some body armor, I need everything protected. I'm like, oh, I feel safe now, I can spot you. There we go, that's right. 2, you got it. It's like, if you're gonna ask me, like, excuse me, can you spot me? I'm like, I'm gonna need to see a Facebook manifesto before I do that. So I feel protected, I also love, like, so y'all seen that Jeffrey Dahmer show on Netflix? Right? And it got like multiple Emmy Award nominations. I'm like, so you can win awards for eating black people? Like, you can get nominated for eating black, like, that's what they're doing, because do you know how disrespectful it is for a white dude to eat a black dude, And to be honest, I'm not even talking about racially, it's just, I know he didn't season them, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, if you're gonna eat me, you better make me taste good, damn it, You better throw some jerk seasoning, some smoked paprika, something, And it's like, look, maybe I'm old school, but I don't believe in interracial cannibalism. I'm not with it, It's like, love who you love, but eat your own kind, damn it, All right, y'all been a beautiful crowd tonight. Give it up for Serg. Give it up for the host. I'm Rondell Jr. Make some noise.
Keep it going for a lot. Please. All right, well, we're gonna bring up our musical guest for this evening. Please make some noise for John Walker Butler Hart.
Y'all ready to hear some sad boy country bullshit? Hit it. Sometimes I get high and get over my head. I'm whiskey bent. Sometimes I get lost in my feelings. I'm feeling myself for a minute. But thinking of you makes me backslide the way you left. Mistakes I made, things I said made you cry. I'm so off mine. Got thrown out my games you played. Left me on red, standing in the rain on the outside. My dick in my hand. Is this real life? Reality sinking in. My ego went unchecked. Now that I got interest, I'm looking like that guy. Instead of facing the mirror, now I'm facing the free roll. I guess I keep digging myself up this deep hole. Someone give me a handle, a tool, or a shovel. I'm tired of these hoes. All they're doing is trouble, so make it a double. Ain't pocket no free throws. Like a Hawks ain't no winning, and I'm warming the benches. Should've had me a ring, but the court's in her favor. I'm feeling like D-Rose. Only comfort I'm giving is Soko and solos. I'm struggling like George Jones. I had one too many, I hopped in my Hemi and I pray I get home. But is it really home? Now that you're gone, it ain't really home. Sometimes I get high and get in my head. I'm whiskey bent. Sometimes I'm just drowning my feelings. I feel like I'm sinking, not swimming. My whole world might capsize the way you love. I'm slipping to forget all of my regrets. Simply wasn't meant to be on the man. All the arguments wasn't worth the lick. Still you wasn't left me high and dry. Now my only friend is bourbon rye. I'm whiskey bent. I'm whiskey bent. Pour me a double cup.
Mr. Spookies, where you can get all your Easter needs, and your Christmas needs too, and your Thanksgiving needs, and any of the needs that you have with holidays, because Mr. Spookies open all year round. We have so many great gifts for Christmas. You know what we have? We have those things that you walk past and they just make noises and scream at you. You like those gifts, don't you? I know Nico liked that for his birthday. I love it.
Be sure to have a taste of the holidays with our new spooktacular holiday treats. Take your favorite, such as candy corn gingerbread houses.
Spooky.
Don't even try to leave before you have a chance to try our new bat-flavored peppermint sticks.
Spooky. We have some of the best Christmas gifts money can buy.
Get all of your Christmas needs and stocking stuffers at Mr. Spooky's.
Mr. Spookies.
You were in the class with me, weren't you?
All right, rookie, shut the hell up. This is Gotham PD. This is the hardest police department in the entire nation. When you come here, you come ready to face the face of pure evil. Do you all understand that?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I want to hear a yes from every single one of you. Yes, you understand that.
Yes.
Rookie, go ahead. What's your question?
I thought Batman was fighting all the villains.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like a cushy job. I didn't think that that we would have to actually.
Let me get one thing straight. Batman is in charge of super villains within Gotham City. Gotham PD is in charge of villains in Gotham. Is that clear? Yes? It is our duty to protect and serve the people of Gotham, including all of its villains. What now, rookie? I haven't even gotten into the basic training, but you can go ahead and ask your question.
So, we have to really fight them? Like, we're gonna fight them? I don't understand.
Your job as police officers, as public servants, will be to protect the people of Gotham, and that may include facing a variety of villains who make our day-to-day a living hell. For example, Clown Boy. Clown Boy is a freak who paints his face and exposes himself at various malls around Gotham. And we've been unable to apprehend him as of yet. You may also see Dirty Chet. Dirty Chet is, he's a bartender who likes to slip people Mickeys, who's been able to change his identity and get multiple jobs at multiple bars. And you may also face
I've had a drink.
Busted Ass Teeth McGregor. Ain't nothing creepy about him or weird. He just bites people. And that is a public health hazard.
So,
What, Rookie? Go ahead.
so Batman doesn't fight any of these. Like, we have to really like arrest these guys. Like I thought we were just getting done.
Batman fights Mr. Freeze. Batman fights Catwoman. Batman fights the Joker. Batman fights that big old lizard that crept out the sewers. But Batman does not fight Busted Ass Teeth McGregor. That's where we come in. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, these guys, they don't look that tough. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, they are. They're brutal sociopaths. Humpty Dumpty, a man whose skin is literally made of eggshell, he's responsible for importing the most fentanyl of any criminal into Gotham City proper. And it's our job to bust him.
Oh, that's Humpty Dumpty. He's easy. He's an egg.
Oh, it's easy. That's easy for
He's
you?
an egg. I like eggs.
You like eggs? Well, what about Mr. Twister? He has the ability to turn any porta potty into a hurricane. Does that scare you? Because it scares me. I've been to a festival. I've seen what people put into those things after 9 hours of eating corn dogs and drinking Stella Artois. I don't want to face that man without a squad of people who are ready to. So let me ask you, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I didn't sign up for this.
Ricky, if you can't hang with the Gotham PD, there's... Okay.
I'm looking for that fool! You know what fool I'm talking about, huh? That fool, the Batman! Where is he?
Okay, Monarch of Menace, if you think Batman's gonna come down here for you,
Yeah, I'm going to kick his ass.
you're sorely mistaken.
Where is he then?
Well, judging by my watch, he'll be here right after we absolutely wreck and jump your ass. Good question.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to kill all y'all bitches now. Got the TD, you bitch!
And that's how it's done. Just like Batman, we send him straight to the hospital.
I'm Augustus Lionel, aka Mr. Spooky. We have so many locations that are closing down right now because you guys won't buy the merchandise. If you act now, Mr. Spooky was playing his hit song, The Wanderer, at his one location. I know I said there were several, but it's your fault that it isn't anymore. And I'll sign your records for you. You know, when I wanted to grow up, I wanted to be the spookiest like a spooky spooks. But I know now that I was never going to be as spooky as my employee of the month. And now I can retire in peace.
Hello, I am now the owner and operators of Spookies. You are now under my control. You will now come to Spookies for a special human sacrificial Saturday sale. For all your spooky needs, come to Spookies. You're fired.
I know that was gonna happen one day. The one, where it's going? The one, here he is.
This next song is inspired by an absolutely true story. South Beach in Miami, I was sipping Pappy, but they wonder how that gringo got that gringo. I was looking classy, she was staring at me. I gave her the nod, she approached, pulled me close, whispered something Spanish. I didn't understand it. You know, I'm well Espanol, but a few words I can manage. I called her bonita, she laughed at my impression. She pulled me to the floor, and then we started dancing. I spoke her body language, conversation was electric. She didn't say a word, but I clearly got the message. She wanted to take me home. Practice was in session, and later that night, she gave me a lesson. Ay, papi, I was speaking Spanish. Ay, papi, I was speaking Spanish. Ay, papi, I was speaking Spanish. Ay, papi, I guess I was speaking Spanish. Dios mío, she curvy like the Rio. She said, lo que tienes, yo quiero chico. I just said, sí, soy el hombre suavecito. Te esas otras no go to me, someone tall, ella dio. I said, no comprendo, hablo despacito. She said, no mi caballo, montarme rapido. No time to respond, it was on me, amigo. I followed along, it wasn't long for she finito. She was saying all kinds of things, and I did not understand a lot of it. But what I did learn is there's a lot of words for a great job. Ay, papi, I was speaking Spanish. Ay, papi, I was speaking Spanish. Ay, papi, I was speaking Spanish. Ay, papi, I guess I was speaking Spanish. Oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno para gozar. Oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno para gozar. Oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno para gozar. I would say that Miami is international, and though I've never been abroad, I have been in a few from all over the world. She knows what I'm talking about. Gaucho.
Odd stories, weird stories, stories from across the globe. It's time for Top Stories Tonight.
All right. So, top stories tonight. We had a guy that was arrested for faking a heart attack 20 times at restaurants to avoid paying his bills. And this man's from Spain. He's a 50-year-old man from Spain. And if you ask me, the man's brilliant. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. Because you don't have to go to the same restaurant twice. So, you know, you could just act like you're having a heart attack. So he figured out life and think about different rules. And we should all strive to be more like him, a scammer. Our next story is a student that was excited to move to Florida for college until she realized she applied to Miami University in Ohio. That's the story. That's it. She ended up in Ohio. Good for her. In other news, a Polish man pretended to be a mannequin in a shop window, and he did this so he could rob the place after hours. And he just thought that the employees would not notice that he was standing there holding a briefcase because he was breathing. It was the only mannequin that was breathing is what I'm getting at. That's kind of what happened with him. But yeah, that was in Polish. So there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. I know there's like really serious things, but this shit's happening too. So we want to talk about that. we want to stay informed. In other news, it's Halloween, obviously. So in that means that Halloween cereals are out. Everybody, we love the Halloween cereals. And in full force, a recent study, Count Chocula ranked as the best of all Halloween cereals. And second went to Frankenberry. Coming in last was Blueberry cereal. And with many mainstream consumers saying boo to the Blueberry marshmallow cereal, here to defend the cereal is their mascot, Blueberry. Hello, Blueberry. How you doing?
Hey, Sergio, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. You know, I can't complain. So tell us why you're being rated. Like, what's going on, man? I like the cereal personally. I just want to let you know.
This was the worst election I've ever seen, because frankly, what people don't realize is that I'm the least controversial out of all the Halloween cereal mascots. You know, there's a lot of shit about Frankenberry and Count Chocula that would blow your mind.
Well, okay, elaborate. Just tell us a little more about that. Like what?
Alright, I don't mean to badmouth them or anything like that. They're like my brothers. I mean, essentially they are my brothers, but...
Wait, they're your brothers?
Yeah, I can't go into the logistics of it, but long story short, they're my brothers. But anyways, let me paint the picture for you for one moment, okay? The year is 1974. Children are being rushed to the hospital. Parents are freaking out because they think their kids are shitting blood. And guess what? They're not shitting blood. Turns out, and this is a true story, look it up, they were eating so much Frankenberry cereal that parents were concerned that kids were bleeding internally so frequently that they dubbed it Frankenberry stool. Now, how does Frankenberry stool beat Blueberry? Nobody's shitting out blue.
Is this a sibling rivalry thing? The problem between the family, it's just...
Look, shit happens between the families, okay? I'm not gonna go into it much here, but Count Chocula is a racist bastard. I'll say that right now.
Not Count Chocula. Not my man's Count Chocula.
Let me just tell you this right now. In 1980, there was a controversy that involved Count Choculas and a Dracula. Now, let me ask you this. Do you hate Jews?
No, why would you?
All right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Because Count Chocula decided to show Dracula with the Star of David. So then Jewish people get freaked out at Count Chocula, saying this is a slander attack from the Christians. And then Count Chocula said it's kind of plummeted after that. And yet, how is Blueberry the least popular when all this shit happens? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Do you ever think people don't really like blueberry? Like flavored cereal? Like, I like blueberries, but blueberry flavored cereal, I do like the cereal. You seem like you're getting a little upset. I'm sorry.
Serg, you son of a bitch. I tell you what, I think you guys all think a little differently here when you look at the facts, because frankly, when it comes down to it, I am the least controversial and will always be the least controversial. So,
what's up with this new cereal? Is this she your cousin? Carmela Creeper? Is that?
Son of a bitch!
Well, give it up for Blueberry, ladies and gentlemen. And that was our top stories for tonight. Thank you guys, and we're gonna get some improv. So, you have any suggestions from the audience, like as far as like where we are and who we are to each other?
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Okay. Who's our waiter and who's the people that are here eating?
Quick label.
I want to be the only one doing it.
Hit him with say anything. Just say waiter, you're waiter. Right, line up your eating line.
He's gonna load.
Right. Cool.
Okay.
Let's clap it up. Yeah.
Is everything to your liking, sir?
Yeah, everything's good. Now I heard you guys put a little something special in your onion rings. Yeah, tell me what the secret is, because I'm feeling it. It's kicking in.
You heard about that?
Yeah, the onion rings are kicking in.
Okay, so
Yeah.
some share the secret.
Crack cocaine?
I said not to repeat out.
That's my bad. But I can't even I feel it, but I can't taste it, you know?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the whole point. That keeps you coming back for our happy hour.
Yeah. You know what? I don't want any more.
I'll take a table for one. I'll take a table for one. Go ahead and put me in a table for one, please.
All right.
Okay.
Jack here is a regular.
Yeah. What up, Two?
Hey, how are you doing?
Yeah, what up, Two Jack?
Good to see you. Jefferson, nice to see you.
Yeah. Hey, excuse me. Listen, for the bill, I don't have my card with me, but I do have.
You can put it on mine.
Yeah.
You can put it on my tab because I ain't paying it.
I was gonna pay with my mom's TV. Is that okay?
Oh, TV? You got a whole TV?
I got my mom's TV. Yeah.
What kind?
Oh, it's a Mitsubishi.
This is good. Oh, Mitsubishi.
Vizio.
Yeah, a lot more Vizio because you can actually pull the things out from the side of it.
This is an old TV. It's a box.
Yeah, this is my mom's old TV.
You gonna take my order or what?
Is it flat screen? Come on in.
That's that good.
So you're gonna tell my
You want
order
the regular? You want the regular?
I want the regular, but also with the jalapeno poppers. I want the quesadilla explosion salad.
You better pace yourself.
I can't.
Them jalapeno poppers, you better pace yourself.
They're not as hot as you think.
No.
They're not as hot as you think. Sometimes they're in season. Sometimes they're really, really hot. Oh, you're actually chewing on it right now.
Yeah.
So you had the experience.
I'll take some onion rings.
So everybody wants a side of Coke. That's what I'm getting at. So everybody wants a Coke. Is that what we're getting at?
Okay.
Okay.
I want the rough stuff.
I was talking about soda.
Yeah, so was I.
Okay, so was I.
Yeah.
Okay. How about
So was she.
Give me a solid Coke, zero, nothing in it.
I'll take Sprite with my crack cocaine. I'm sorry. I'll take cocaine with my crack cocaine. I'm sorry. I will take crack cocaine with my crack cocaine. I'm sorry. I'll have a Sprite.
He's twitching again.
Oh, thank you so much, Joe.
Always a friend.
I'll look at that food for you
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
Pedro!
That was a
Pedro,
good-
it wasn't
Yeah, it was a
no
good
crime.
service.
I promised myself I wouldn't come back here. You know?
That's what I said.
I ain't been to
5 years
Applebee's
ago.
in 15 years. I was 15 years clean at Applebee's. Now,
You're kidding.
yeah.
I don't even work here. I don't know what to do. I can't leave. I love the wings.
Oh, you actually like the food?
You just like the food.
You genuinely like the food?
When they're covered with crack.
Oh, yes. So
okay.
you're in the same boat as us.
Yes.
Yeah, very much so. You're in the
Are
same
we
boat
just
as us.
we current addicts support group?
We might as well.
Like we're just supporting our addictions.
I tell you what, bring us all out a big plate of crack cocaine, call it whatever order you want.
Yes.
And then let's have a conversation about where our futures are going.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
I love it here.
I love
I love
that.
it here.
When you're here, you're
Your family.
Your family.
So, Wanda,
Yo.
I appreciate you coming out and doing the show. So, how long you been on comedy? How many years?
Sure, I've been doing comedy since 2012. Yeah, so I was doing theater at Cal State Long Beach. As soon as I graduated, I'm like, I done did 2 years of drama. I need to do some comedy. Like, I want to like work that muscle and do that. So I started off doing stand-up, and then I started transitioning into like improv and sketch. So now I do mainly right now stand-up, improv, and some sketch.
Okay. So, what like I saw like you teach like or you have like an academy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you tell us more about your academy?
Yeah. So that started basically in the pandemic. So when everything shut down, there was no spaces to perform and to do the thing I love to do. I had already been coaching a little bit before that and teaching a little bit before that. But the pandemic really made me start thinking of how do I want to teach my clients through Zoom, and how do I develop more of a structured, systematic program for stand-up, improv, and sketch. So what was great about the pandemic is it actually got me more clients who weren't like local to Los Angeles because everything was on Zoom. So I got to work with people like Buffalo, New York, Austin, Texas, different places. And so I basically took the years of my stand-up, improv, and sketch experience, came up with like my process and system for generating material and learning, and then used that to kind of coach some of my clients through that.
That's awesome. So your clients, what are like the age groups? Are they usually like?
It's usually actually kind of
Yeah.
it spreads out. So I would say mostly it's around like mid-20s, early 30s, but I do have some that are like later 50s and like in that age. You know, some people who just kind of want to get back into, maybe they haven't had a creative spark in their life for a while, and so they want to get some of that back into it. So I do have some.
I honestly, when I was thinking like it might be little kids and stuff. That's why I was asking.
Oh, well, you know, I do actually have a thing that I just kind of got pulled into. So I had a classmate of mine at Cal State Long Beach Theater. She is a teacher of drama at a middle school in Glendale. And so she called me in a few times to teach their middle school students improv.
Oh, nice.
So I actually have been doing that, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's a lot of fun.
They're in the zone.
They're in the zone. It's like,
yeah.
so there's certain things that like, that they don't do as well as adults in terms of like focusing or just like messing around and playing with each other. But in terms of once they're actually doing it, they're really good. They're naturally catching on to the comedic idea. They're naturally like hiding it and making fun choices without them even knowing it. And without them like me explaining it too much, I'm seeing them do it. So it's real cool.
That is cool. I think they get lost in space work and all that stuff because they're kids, you know.
Yeah.
Because I work with like like middle schoolers too.
Oh, yeah,
so there's this one girl that I had one of my classes, and I was like, she's gonna be a comedian. Like she's a chubby little girl. That's not why she's funny, but it's part of it. Like she remind me of Chris Farley sometimes. She just we look at each other sometimes. I just start busting out laughing. I don't want to. Because I'm supposed to like tell you don't do that. You know, like I'm supposed to be an authoritative figure. But man, I can't help.
Well, it's crazy because like you know when I reflect on it, I was an athlete growing up, played basketball. So like the creative performer side was never really nourished from adults growing up. So like when I think, it wasn't until I was about 24, 25 till I started exploring that side of myself. So when I think about like, how would I have felt if I had somebody at that age, like, you know, elementary or middle school, an adult who saw something and who would encourage me and who would like teach me and share some of that knowledge and like encourage me to express myself in that way. I'm like, man, that would have been amazing.
Especially if somebody looks like you.
Exactly.
It makes a world of difference.
Yeah, definitely.
So like, who was your inspirations for comedy?
Chris Rock and Eddie Murphy were I think some of the earliest ones, and I think the two biggest things growing up was In Living Color and the show Martin. I think were the two TV shows that shaped me the most. Like,
I think Martin's underrated.
Oh my God,
honestly, that's my opinion. Because like Martin, like I mean, first off, he was the host of Def Jam, the original host of Def Jam. He brought out, he was like the black Johnny Carson. If he touched you, you had a career. You know what I mean? He just had to knock out that 5 to 7. You know. And then he had so many characters.
I think the
Roscoe is my favorite.
Yeah.
Roscoe's dope.
The thing that got me into performing, like I played college basketball. Like basketball was the goal, was the dream. I was gonna play professionally. That was the goal. Tore my ACL junior year of college, right? So basketball was done. So the thing that kind of transitioned me from that was characters. So I resonated with Eddie Murphy, with the Martins, with the people on In Living Color, because they did so many characters and voices and stuff. And I naturally was good at that. So that was my first like entryway into performing. And from that, that's what led me to be like, oh, let me explore different aspects of this. Let me do theater now. Let me do stand-up. Let me do improv. So those shows and people who do characters like that, that is the thing that got me where I am. Like what made me okay with leaving something I spent most of my life dedicated to and loving, and being able to leave that for something that is equally, and to be honest, at times more fulfilling.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So do you feel like sometimes that, because I always hear people like comedy's harder than drama. Do you?
Yeah. Definitely.
I do
So,
too. Yeah.
In the beginning, I think the hardest part about drama for me, especially transitioning from sports and from a sport that's very competitive, a lot of bravado, you're not really encouraged to be vulnerable or express your certain feelings. So when you get to theater, I think the hardest part was breaking down those barriers in my own emotional life and being comfortable expressing those. Once I was comfortable expressing that, then drama was definitely easier than comedy, right? So the difficulty in drama was the vulnerability. Once I was able to do that, then comedy was the more difficult part. It's like I have to get, the laugh is the only goal really in comedy. It's such a like specific target. And where drama, maybe I want you to listen, maybe I want you to cry, maybe I want you to be curious, maybe I want you to be really focused. There's so many different things that are successful in drama. Like comedy, you gotta get that laugh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what's up. So where I can find you on social media?
Social media, IG and TikTok at Londale Jr. LONDALE JR. You can find me there. I post all my shows, post stand-up clips, and LondaleJr.com. I got a lot of stuff on there. And you might see me in some commercials every now and then.
Yeah, I've seen you every once in a while. I'll catch you on something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very recognizable face for sure, which is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, man, make some noise for Londale, please. And JD, come on out here, man. Thank you, good sir. Oh!
What's up?
Have a seat, good friend. Let's discuss John Butler Walker Hart.
My name's John Walker.
John Walker Butler Hart. That's my apologies. My apologies.
Sorry, I thought you called my name, so I came out.
So let's tell us a little bit about your musical inspirations.
It's country music.
Just country music.
Mostly, yeah. It's I like it's country music, and I think country music is having a real moment right now. So I decided I would make country music. I did make some. I made some country music in the pandemic. It was a little too relevant, and I was advised to make what I would describe as more relevant pop country, what some people have called ignorant country. I think that is a defamation of the type of music that I make. I don't think that's a fair description.
So who are you listening to? You listen to that new Drake? You like that? Or?
I do love a little bit of Drizzy. I'm a fan. I'm also a fan of Willie Nelson. It was his 90th birthday recently.
Oh, wow, I did not know that. He's still smoking, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a song called "Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die," featuring Snoop Dogg. I think it's honestly one of the best things I've ever heard in my entire life, or seen performed live. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Wow, that kind
My
of thing.
album is called Cocaine Country, and it comes from a very real place. While at the same time, I will not involve myself in the use of illicit substances or illegal activities. I have been told, because I have a lawyer, that I have to frame it that way.
Okay. Aren't you holding like some Hennessy right now? Is that?
This is Wright Brown. It's a straight bourbon whiskey.
It's a bourbon whiskey. I saw the shape of those in Henny bottle.
Well, nonetheless, will get you fucked up.
That's fair enough. So, are you normally under the influence when you record?
Yes. Can I say that? My lawyer isn't here.
He's not. Okay. Well, how long you been making music? What did you like actually like decide to take your aspirations and
Well, I made my first EP, Socially Distant, in 2020.
Oh, so okay. Recent.
It really was a reflection on the pandemic. I was talking about, things in country music that country music wasn't referencing at the time.
Was that like get bitches, get money?
No, that's what I'm doing currently. At the time, I was doing neither. I was happily married. That ended. I was employed. That ended. Needless to say, the pandemic has been a change for me. Okay. And man, I'm just getting by.
Aren't we all?
Amen.
Are you a Swiftie?
What?
A Swiftie?
Who?
A Swiftie.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like a Swiftie, a Swiftie, like the Taylor Swift fan.
Fast gentleman?
Well, no, a fan of Taylor Swift.
Fan of Taylor Swift?
Yes.
Sure.
Sure.
Will it pay to be that way?
Maybe. I don't know.
That
Yeah.
seems to be the case, in which case I'll say pass.
So,
question.
okay, so you don't have any thoughts on like her?
I don't have a single thought.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I thought, but you. Yes, you can.
How did I end up here?
I streamed your music once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I actually downloaded the album Cocaine Country. Yes, I have Cocaine Country.
Well, that's lovely.
Actually,
So
yeah.
you're a fan.
Yeah.
You're a fan.
Yeah, well, somewhat.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm a fan, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Even half of a fan, I'll take.
Yeah.
My cousin, Cody, he's a PR major at University of Georgia right now. He's been doing most of my managing, so as a favor, and I appreciate it. I found myself in many strange circumstances as of late.
Actually, you know what? I believe that he's the one that DM'd me.
Is that right?
Yeah, he was like, please interview this man.
That makes sense. And
Yeah.
I'm glad you did. I'm delighted to be here.
And that's how I started streaming your album.
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you have a favorite song that you recommend?
I like that Spanish one.
Spanglish, it's pretty good.
Spanish.
Yeah, like I said, it's based on a true story.
It's
I do not know to this day if it was a prostitute or not, but I did not have any money taken from my wallet the next month. I mean, to me, that sounds like it was a
What, did you use protection?
clandestine experience.
Did you use protection?
I always carry a gun.
Fair enough. So what's your plans now? You on tour? You have another album coming out, or what's next for you?
To be honest, later tonight is about all I have planned for me. I'm going to be blacking out around 2 a.m., maybe getting back up at 3. Maybe I'll go into a booth and record that I've set up inside of my closet and see what comes out. Mostly it's gibberish, but sometimes you get ahead.
Oh yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes you get ahead.
If you have, before I let you go, what would be your dream collab with an artist?
Honestly, Willie Nelson and Snoop Dogg. Even if I could just be in the background and roll me up and smoke me up, I'll be dying a happy man, rolled up into a really potentially a felony of a joint. I don't think it's legal to do that.
No, I don't believe it is.
No.
But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be good times. So where can everybody find you on social media?
You can find me. You can find me my music on Apple Music, on Spotify, on Deezer, on Twatch, on Snippet, on Quark, and also on Weasel. But in terms of my social presence, you can find me at John Walker Butler Hart, spelled out the whole way, on Instagram, and you can find me at JWalkBH on TikTok because that one wasn't taken.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, man. Thank you so much for doing the show. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, John Walker Butler Hart. And that's our show. Thank you guys for coming out. Please tell your friends and please subscribe and like the show on YouTube and listen to it on wherever you find podcasts. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Look at him, Jim. And tonight's episode is brought to you by those street tacos that you get every week. Not from that truck, but the other truck.